Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the Patreons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it guys. So today we are flying out a little bit with the SU-27 to talk a little bit about my 3 predictions for the next patch. I always do these as soon as possible, and I always do 3 predictions, right? 3 things that we kinda can know in a certain way that it might be coming to the game. You know, something that would make sense or something along those lines. Okay, so yeah, let's just get into it. The first thing is, something that I think it needed, it already needed to be added, right? The SU-24. I gotta say again guys, I'm gonna say it until it gets added, right? Because we already have the F-111, we already have the Tornado IDS. There's no reason why we don't have the SU-24. Remember, it's not even that advanced in its first variant. The normal missile for it was the R-55 initially, which is a missile that is worse than the R-60, right? So, yeah, it's like there's no reason why not add it. And of course, later add better versions with TV guided stuff and etc, right? The M variant even had a MAW system very much similar to the F-111 that we have in game. So hopefully they add something along those lines soon, and I think it's just a matter of time to see that aircraft anyway, right? So it would make a lot of sense to see that coming, especially in an upcoming patch with stuff that I'm going to talk about that can come in the soonish future. Okay, so I think that's going to be my first prediction. I know it's kind of limited maybe, but I just think that these aircraft needs to be added. The second one is, of course, the Gripen, but the Gripen is already in the game, Matt. Well, I know, but they already confirmed that they are working on a Gripen C variant for the Swedish. What does that even mean? Well, it's kind of weird because the A and the C are pretty much the same in game right now, and even in real life the differences between the two were very slim, if you will. You know, they were like small changes to make it more exportable and a little bit more usable by other NATO countries, right, or other countries in general. And it was basically an aircraft that we all thought you should be added to the Swedish if the British are getting a C variant. And that's when Zmin actually said something about the JAS 39 C variant coming to Sweden very, very soon. But the problem is that, like I said, the aircraft is very much the same as the A. So what will it come to be different? And that's where I think we have the third prediction: Fox 3 missiles. And not all, Fox 3 missiles, of course, we already have in the game, but I mean 90s Fox 3 missiles, okay guys? These missiles would change a bit of the battlefield, right? And first things first, guys, it was kind of confirmed by BVVD, if I'm not mistaken, or Mike or somebody said, I don't remember who exactly, but one of the guys that works in Gaijin said that they are working on Fox 3 missiles, and we can expect Fox 3 missiles coming throughout next year, probably the 2 first patches of next year or something along those lines. So it means that Fox 3 missiles from the 90s, so AIM-120s, R-77s, missiles like that are coming to the game. And there's a lot of aircraft already that can have those missiles. We have the F-16C, the F-16 AADF, we have the SMT, we have the Vegan, or the variant of the Vegan, the Gripen, we have the Barak, we have a lot of aircraft, and even aircraft that with minor modifications done to it as a new variant could already be added as well as a Fox 3 carrier, like the F4F, maybe an SU-27 SM, or a version with of the SU-27 that can actually carry the R-77. maybe an F-15C, they can carry the R-77, etc, etc, right? So we are pretty much on our way of doing that. And notice that one of the aircraft that I told you guys about is the Gripen, right? So we might see something similar to what the 913 MiG-29 is to the SMT right now, right? We have the 913 MiG-29, the original MiG-29 for the Soviet Union, only using R-60Ms, even though in real life it actually used the R-73. And then we have the SMT actually using the R-73, the SMT being a 12.3 aircraft and the 913 being a 12.0. So we might see something along those lines with the Gripen A and C for the Swedish. Would I like to see that? No, I honestly think that both should get it. But remember, when the Gripen started to be in service in the mid-90s, they didn't chose any radar missiles like that until they found it, the perfect model for it. So it took a little bit of time, a couple of years, until they managed to get the RB99 onto the Swedish hands. And it means that we might see a Gripen A being that kind of Gripen, early Gripen that would be along those years, those years that they didn't have any Fox 3 missiles. And maybe in the future we have the C variant to differentiate between the two with having the M120s or the RB99 on it. At least that is my opinion. I would see something like this happening and it would make a lot of sense, right? But in general, Fox 3 missiles are being worked on. A lot of countries could already have it, or some other countries could receive it very soon. We know that they are working, if I'm not mistaken, on the Eurofighter as well. So a country like Germany could receive a proper 4th generation aircraft that can actually have those missiles as well in the soonish future. Of course, the British would receive it too. So the Italians with, the AV-8B Plus receiving it as well, and the ADF as well. So a lot of countries would receive it, and I really honestly think that we are very, very close to that. We might even see a patch that don't even have that many aircraft being added. So we might see a patch that doesn't get a new Su-27 or MiG-29 for the USSR, or a new F-15 or something like that for the US, but other quote-unquote minor nations receiving X or Y aircraft and everybody receiving Fox 3s. We might even see that, right? So I think it's just a matter of time, and these are my 3 predictions. So the Su-24, the Gripen C for Sweden, maybe even with Fox 3s, and then Fox 3 missiles being added. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think about my 3 predictions for the first patch of next year. Do you think they are founded or not? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.